He's going too far.
You know how those Moravians are. It's in his blood.
Aye, I noticed. But they're getting too much to handle. Him and his cronies. They started on young Henry, soon as he set foot on the courtyard.
What? Is that true, Henry?
It was nothing. Just a bit of a friendly brawl. They clearly had a skinful. I can understand it.
Well, I've sure as hell got no understanding for it. I hope they didn't hurt you.
Young Henry here gave Yurko a nice hammering.
Oh, that's no surprise. The fella can hardly stand upright most of the time.
You'd have to get up early to catch them sober. But they wasn't that drunk as to give Henry an easy fight.
Look here, lad. If you're such a champion, I'm sure you'd accept the challenge of an old man like myself.
It would be an honor, sir.
Excellent. Not afraid, eh? That's what I like to see. There's an abandoned pen along the path a bit. We'll stop off there and see what you're made of.
All right, sir. If you'll excuse me, I'll explain some things to the youngster here first. Wouldn't want no accidents happening.
So, we're here. Gnarly, tell the youngster here what's what.
All right, son. You're going to fight. Hold on a minute.
What weapon would...
What would you like?
Sword?
Don't get ahead of yourself, lad. You can have my cudgel.
Thank you, Cap.
Save the thing.
So... I'm all yours!
God wills it! You're a dead man. You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight. That's a lot of blood.
Henry, come here. I want to tell you something. What do you say, son? God's truth, sir. Anyways, you can keep that old... But take care of the old fella. He might be just a piece of wood, but he saved my arse more than once.
I will, Captain.
And since you won, I've got... Sir, my left...
True enough.
Thank you.
I needed that. It's good to stretch the limbs every now and again. And you're pretty handy, youngster. You should come to the courtyard, and Gnarly here will give you a good education in the art of the sword.
I call it the art of not getting skewered as soon as you step foot outside the village. But do come, Henry. We've got a nice arena in Sameen. It ain't no abandoned pig pen.
You can't always choose your battleground, Gnarly. Whether it's a pig pen or an arena in Karlstein, it's the performance that counts. And while we're on the subject, where are you from, lad? It's clear you're not from Trotsky.
I'm from Silver Scallops, sir.
Aha! Now I understand why you're here. You know... Not the first one to flee here from the war.
I don't flee from a fight, sir. I have work here, and a lot of scores to settle.
You want to get revenge for what happened back home? That usually doesn't end well. You'd be better advised to find yourself a well-built girl, build a cottage, and visit the church and the tavern in turn. There's no helping the dead anyway.
That's nice advice, sir. Only women will tie you down, lad. Better to go and see a bit of the world. You're doing the right thing.
I wouldn't want that there in case it's even free.
So, we're in Trost.
So that makes sense. If the bailiff sees you, he'll guess I'm in them. And I'm really not in them.
I understand. All right, Henry. Right.
And Henry, not a word.
About who?
That's what I like to...
Master Bailiff?
Ask away. Wait now.
Yeah,
I heard his hired hands.
yeah, that's exactly why I'm here.
Ah,
You saw them?
I did.
Where were they headed?
Towards the east.
I am indeed.
I'm glad to hear it, and I can do with that.
It seems you have a...
Of course, Lord Sem... Who's it?
I understand.
That's not only I.
You're right, Master Bailiff. Don't worry.
Let's hope.
I don't think... Do you know anything? Why is that?
Well, that pair...
That'll be all.
Well then, young...
They were spotted here, sir.
So the Yitchin. The bat.
Oh, they were driving so fast, it was...
The thieving scum. Let's hurry. To Yitchin.
Sir, I could send a message to the Itchin captain of the guard.
Oh, it'll take...
You'll be missing preparations for the wedding at home, sir.
I will. Praise the Lord Jesus Christ. If I have to choose between riding to Yitchin and listening to Dorothy's endless fussing, I'll take Yitchin any time. Besides, there's a nice inn along the way, the Three Cats. We can spend the night there.
I remember that place, but I'm not sure, sir. They'll let the two of us set foot inside the door.
Oh, gnarly, that was 15 summers ago. God knows if the place is even still standing.
True. Still, we'd better keep our eyes peeled. They might not have gone to Yitchin. They could have turned off somewhere. Or something could have happened. They might have been ambushed, maybe.
Will you give over with that? I'll bet my brains.
Don't you
they
see
were
I'm walking
ambushed.
here?
More
Stop
likely we'll
fooling
find them
around on that
boozing at the
horse.
Three Cats.
That'd surely be the best outcome, if that old dive is still standing. Let's go, then. So, St. Anthony.
While you're praying, go and have a look along.
All right, sir. But don't...
Well, that's what we have the...
Who left the door open? What brings you here? Shit. I'd better look around the house to see if anything's missing. God bless.
Did you see a...
All the time.
I'm looking for...
Now when you go out... Take care, sir.
A sack of charcoal? That could have fallen off the cart.
You found anything, lad?
There's a sack of charcoal lying in the ditch to the left of the road.
Oh, that makes sense.
We're getting close. I can feel it in my bones, sir. You'll have the car back in no time.
I just hope we find the horses, too. Yarmilka here ain't the youngest, and I wouldn't want to drag it back home myself.
Nobleman in harness. We ain't ever had such a spectacle in these parts.
You might get to see it soon enough. The lords in this country have all gone to the dogs. Every lowborn with a bit of coin builds a house in Kuttenberg while we live in squalor. Why do you reckon that is, lad?
That's a tough question, sir. But nothing happens on God's green earth without his will. If that's the way God wants it, there's nothing you can do.
None of this would be happening if we had a king. And I mean a real one. Not Wenceslas or Sigismund. Oh, anywhere that's not ruled by a strong hand, all sorts of things go wrong.
Especially when you... got Moravian relatives eating you out of house and home.
Oh, hold up.
I'm blind as a...
Well, that's just it.
I look at the... And you?
Very well, sir.
The blacksmith's cart. And someone went to a hell of a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Hey! I found the blacksmith's cart! Come here!
Well, now, here we have it. The blacksmith's cart.
And someone went to a lot of trouble to hide it from the road.
Of course, the goods are gone. The bastards hauled it off to the rocks. That's clear. Well, we can't let them get away with it. We'll carry on, but on foot. My old young milker would only break a leg there. And keep a sharp lookout. Something stinks here.
I told you. They got ambushed by them bastards that's on the rampage. Out here, sir.
Oh, be quiet. We still can't be sure of anything.
Ah, Apollonia. I spent a lot of time running around here as a young lad.
Oh, not me. This place always gave me the shivers.
God's truth, I ain't got only good memories of it. One time, got my legs stuck in a crevice a bit further on. Trapped there all night I was, shitting myself with fear. It wasn't till morning that the folk from the fortress found me. The whole of Samine was out looking for me.
See, at least you came here as a kid. It still gives me the creeps here.
Why's that, sir? It's just some rocks, ain't it?
You'd sing a different tune if you'd had the rope maker's wife as a nanny when you were little. Now, she had some tales about this place. Headless horsemen, goblins and white ladies. Every night, we'd gather by the hearth. The old woman would sit at her spinning wheel telling stories. I'll tell you, Captain, there isn't much I'm afraid of. But when that blind old crone was croaking her tales of devils and holes to hell, with the fire crackling and the wind whistling outside...
Listen.
Yeah, I hear it.
There's somebody there, sure enough.
Let's get closer.
Don't start again. I'm trying to tell a story for amusement, not listen to your supposedly educated claptrap.
Supposedly? Have you forgotten I was ordained, you ignoramus? For fuck's sake.
What do we do now?
I used to clam the girls some slack and so's their underwear.
That's nice now.
Well,
Right.
Sure, sir.
I can do...
Damn Stumble's a priest.
Stumble is a drunkard. Who claims he was a priest. He can't even quote one psalm.
Don't you think he'd have a better nickname than Stumble if he was a priest?
Hey, it ain't his fault.
Those
What's wrong with his
definitely are the
legs?
blacksmith's hands.
What's wrong with his legs is they can't stay away from the tavern.
You two don't know the truth from an hole in the ground. Stumble was a priest. He showed me all these pictures and taught me a lot.
Aye.
So how's it look, son? How many?
I saw 3. I didn't see them.
Look, seems we can't avoid.
Sure am, sir.
I wouldn't worry about Henry, sir. So, how?
What else do you...
You really saw that? I'm not kidding.
We ought to pounce on them.
The words, so get ready. And
True. He ain't like in your city. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. He had one different than the others. All right. But that ain't normal. Everyone must be laughing.
I'll get you. You should have fucking stayed out of it. I've been waiting for you. I must have. I'll hack your ass off.
He's done for. This one is still there. Hey, Henry, get over here. Stop dawdling. What's the hold up, damn it? Hey, Henry, get over here. What's the hold? Oh, and it ain't over yet, sir. Your goods are...
Hard to say, but I don't think it was that.
Me neither.
You think this was...
It makes sense.
Yeah, well.
I am.
I thought we had everything clear, then, sir. You tried...
At
You're
them.
in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit.
You kick your ass in. No chance.
You are...
I feel awful.
Take that!
You must have been spoiled. I'm so sick to my stomach.
Get ready to leave this lot.
Surround him!
He's had it. I'll be done with you in a flash.
That hit home. Amen to you. They got what they deserved, the fuckers. Henry! Hey, Henry! Are you listening? Come here!
Quiet. We'll decide what to do with you later. What about your family?
What now?
One of them bastards fled.
So they won't pay half a groschen for you, eh? So,
I'll go and
Great.
from the nearest tree. can't just lynch me. Well, who's going to stop me? The law? I can't see any law here, but I can see lots of crows that will enjoy feasting. You really do want to have... Don't you?
I've got you now, Venser.
Well, why the fuck would... Besides...
Who knows what they'll do to you?
For Robin's...
Hey, I saw you cozying up with Gules.
What?
But he didn't.
What's that?
Well, I'd say you have a way with the nobles. People trust you. You just say it... You'll tell Lord Semine it was...
Convince his lord...
Well, either you give it a try...
Although... For sure. I'm better at it than... All right. You'll tell them...
You got it.
All right.
I've got a prisoner for you, sir.
Excellent.
What about Gules?
He caught a few good hits, but he's alive. You did a good... And so you don't say I had you clamouring over these rocks.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me, you deserved it. And now, we'll go via Trust. You ought to report...
What's going to happen?
You mean Radovan's hands? The other fellow... Gnarly'll have a...
Sir, Venser surrendered because I promised to put an...
Well, it's nice that you promised him.
All right. Could you wait a while?
All right, but I was happy to get out of Semine for a while.
I didn't want to nick the car, honest.
I ain't done nothing, I swear. It was Venser.
Is that offer of a ride still?
Sure.
A ride would be...
Wait.
I didn't do nothing wrong, I swear. It's all Venser's fault. It was him who said we'll sell the card skills.
It weren't like that at all. We shook on it. But on the way, you had the idea we'd keep it.
What? That ain't true.
Leave it out, you two. One way or another, you wanted to fuck me over. Doesn't matter whose idea it was.
So, you wanted to steal the cart for yourselves, but you still got caught?
I didn't want to steal anything. That was Venser.
It was your idea. What the fuck are you talking about blaming Venser?
You really are prize idiots. If you hadn't gone round the rocks, you could easily have got away. But I've got a big heart, so I sent the lads to give you a hand.
I told Francie it wasn't a good idea to nick it.
Bollocks. As soon as you saw the lads, you gave the horses the whip. You were holding the reins, Venser.
You see?
While you were shouting rude insults. So you're both in it up to your necks, as far as I'm concerned.
Where are you taking us?
To Sameen, where his lordship will hear you out and decide what to do with you.
I hope you realise you can't just execute me.
It depends. By right, I should send a plea to some court to decide if we can behead you. But in these shitty times, nobody will give a toss. Parchment's dear, and ink ain't free either. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd happily risk it and knock your head off without permission.
I see how the law is respected here.
Ha! Are you yanking my pizzle? You're a fine one to talk about law.
And what will happen to us?
With you? Hard to say. We'll see what kind of mood Lord Sameen's in. But with the wedding and all, I wouldn't get my hopes up.
But I didn't do anything. It was all Venser.
Shut the fuck up, Francie!
I'm innocent. I swear on my ma's soul.
Is that supposed to soften my heart? Ha! Every man she could, I dragged to the gallows, swore on his mother. Nobody with any decency would risk his mother's immortal soul, even if he was as pure as the driven snow. But this bastard doesn't think twice about his soul. You should be ashamed of yourself.
The captain's right. Only the lowest of the low swears on his mother.
That's right. You always were a piece of shit, Francie. No scruples.
Well, ain't it grand to have you here to explain everything? Now shut your gobs, the three of you. Don't want you poisoning the air with the shit you spout.
Hail Mary.
Right, we're in Troskovitz. This is where you get off, Henry.
Thanks a lot, Captain.
Don't forget to go and tell Radovan what happened, so he can stop worrying.
Will do.
And drop by Sameen sometime. You may be wet behind the ears still, but you're a laugh to have around.
I already gave you a discount.
But it's still...
Good afternoon.
What do you have for...
Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr. Was willst du?
Show me.
Let's talk about... How's this?
You won't. Sehr gut. Erkenne. Danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft, mein Herr.
God grant.
What's new in...
He said he...
I've seen those.
That we found... I've been... And
That sounds interesting.
I'm sorry. Good day to you. Till we meet again.
What do you have?
Thank you, sir, and come again.
I hate humans.
Greetings, sir. What would you like?
Aminyugotak lesunk. Akar örkis. Könnyű ezt mondani. Még egy köpés, nem bírom tovább. Mondom.
It happens.
Where are those...
What? You left me in the shit.
Trouble?
A brawl. And them humans like...
Who started?
Does it matter?
Someone should kick their asses. Really clever.
Good day.
Greetings to
I
you
hate
too.
humans.
And what can I get for you?
Dinesh! Mush das Unnorm!
Innkeeper, a beer. Excuse me.
What's the late...
Nothing and all.
I'll have a look at you.
Aminyugotak lesunk. Akar örkis. Könnyű ezt mondani.
Look at them
Még egy
human
köpés, nem
horses.
bírom tovább.
They think they can do whatever they want.
The nerve of
I
them
knew it'd
showing
be
their
that.
ghost faces around here.
Someone should teach them how things work in these parts.
Good day to you.
Greetings to you.
So,
Whew. It turned out.
Oh,
aye.
the boss. And how did you get the...
I went to Semin. Me...
Well, God.
That's right.
Indeed. Well,
I'm not sure.
I'd know what to...
Yeah, don't worry.
Anyway, the main thing...
No doubt.
And you've earned a reward. Some mercenary once had his cuirass repaired, so now it's...
Thanks.
Look.
Well, young Semin is married.
Looks ain't everything, though. She's got such... And how about you, lad?
Yeah. And I hope...
A girl from the mill? A wedding's a serious business, so you have to show them your... Old Semin wants a special...
Excellent.
Hold your horses.
A blade of...
That's right.
Ah,
God's name. And you're right. We... Relax, lad. There's this old hermit called...
And he can pray...
God's nails, the word is. And folks from the description...
Welded Spanish...
See now?
Naturally.
They say people from far... I even heard...
What strange...
I heard some...
With the dev?
No,
Where can I...
I know he...
Right. In return...
If it means some... Come and see Betty from the... She'll definitely... But Henry, the best...
I need something that'll...
Did you get tired? I just happened. I used a concoction, but the recipe is an old... You're in the trade. Listen up. You take some poppy and thistle and boil them.
That doesn't sound too...
How can I help you?
Show me...
Word about the...
Do you accept? That sounds... Finally! I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.